Was your relationship just the honeymoon period? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Hello, you beautiful people. Yes, it's me, TopicEx, with another video. How the flaming hell are you? Good to see you again. Thanks for coming over for another upload. I really appreciate all my new subscribers and my new clients out there. Today, we're going to be talking about, was your relationship just the honeymoon period gone wrong? Did you get into this fantastic emotional journey where two people feel exactly the same and they can't keep their hands off each other? Then all of a sudden, poof, it goes. The honeymoon period is over. You're left confused, shocked. What's going on? Let's talk about the honeymoon period first of all. Now, honeymoon period, I think you all know this anyway, but we're going to go through it. It's when we meet someone and it's so exciting. It's so emotional. Our feelings are just skyrocketed through the roof. And of course, it's wonderful because we're both on the same page. We're both feeling these feelings. We both want the same things in this moment. But this is where a lot of mistakes happen, because when we get caught up in this honeymoon period, we really feel like that we want to say the L word, I love you. We want to talk about kids. We want to progress and move in with each other really quickly because we're caught up in the moment. We can't bear even going a day apart from our partner at the time in this honeymoon period, and vice versa. We're feeling the same. But this is where we can make a lot of mistakes, because we can actually move in too quickly. We can actually say the L word, I love you, too quickly. And of course, we get wrapped up in it. And then when it's broken down, and if it's broken down, I assume because you're here listening to my videos, that you are going through some sort of breakup. But was it with the honeymoon period phase? Because after the honeymoon period sort of settles down, we go into the relationship now, you know, because the excitement has faded slightly, but we're still very keen on that person, and we go into the relationship and we have a lovely time until sometimes it goes wrong. But the honeymoon period specifically is what I want to focus on today, because when there's an imbalance in that honeymoon period, it kind of breaks down pretty damn quickly when the dynamics have changed. For instance, in the honeymoon period, if one person is backing off or having second thoughts, we are going to feel it, because the dynamics have changed. Now we're not on the same page. That other person is thinking, oh, I don't know, now something else has sort of happened. There's something gone wrong in it, and they're having second thoughts. Of course, we're going to feel that. So what are we going to do? We're going to question it, aren't we? We're going to ask questions. Do you not feel the same about me anymore? How come you're not texting me 17 times a day and you've dropped it down to 11? This is confusing me. I want more. And when we're questioning it, we're acting a bit needy, we're chasing a bit, and the other person is backing off more. That is when it goes completely tits up. And of course, if we've moved in with them at the time, we've told them we've loved them, and they've told us that they've loved us, then of course, we're going to question it. Our brain's going to be like, well, hang on, they told me they loved me 3 days ago. They've told me they want to spend the rest of their life with me. What's going on here? It is too overbearing in the honeymoon period, and we do certain mistakes, but we can't help it because we're on the same page as our ex, our partner at the time, and we want what they want and they want what we want, and it's a magical thing. But as I say, it can break down pretty quickly. So if you find yourself heartbroken in this kind of period of time, honeymoon periods really are, my opinion is about a month and a half is really the intense emotion. Then after that, it kind of goes into a relationship where you still can't keep your hands off each other. But the first few weeks are crucial. It's intense, and we just jump into it with both feet, and vice versa. We can't help it. The feelings are immense. So ask yourself, was your breakup the honeymoon period gone wrong, basically? Was it the honeymoon period, and then something's happened in that situation where they've left you, they've pulled away, and you've gone too forward and pushed them away even more? It's a mixed up time within this period, because when someone pulls away, we kind of question it even more because they were given what we were given in the beginning. So we were both pages, but then it's kind of just gone a bit tits up. The ultimate question is, will your ex, or can your ex, come back to you after that period if you do the right things by putting away, giving them time, giving them space? Well, absolutely. Why? Because you were both feeling that intense emotions, that roller coaster of emotions. You was both feeling it. You both wanted the same thing. The dynamics just changed. And of course, we're going to learn lessons through that. We're not going to be needy. We're not going to ask questions and push. If we get a second chance, we're going to go into it with a bit of a back foot, aren't we? We're going to take our time a bit more. And I suggest people, when you're in honeymoon periods, do think ahead. Do have that mindset of thinking ahead. Have them goals to go to. You don't have to say, I love you within the first 2 weeks. You know, you just got to have them goals to go to. Moving in, progression. I love yous is progression. We're actually taking our time here. We're concreting this relationship. We're setting down foundations so it goes the long distance. Can your ex still reach out through just your couple of months of a honeymoon period? Absolutely. You was on the same page. They can feel what you feel. You were both feeling the same thing. Would they look over their shoulders and miss that? Absolutely. I'm telling you, there is a possibility that they will. Depends if you was nasty and not reasonable and slagged them off social media or whatever, then the chances are they're not going to come back to you, because why would they? They wouldn't want to put themselves in that situation. But if you accepted it and just said, I'm upset, I'm down, but it is what it is, and we kind of move on, then it's safe for them to come back. They know that you're not a threat. So of course they can look over their shoulder, and of course they can realise, hang about, that was a good feeling. And I wouldn't mind feeling like that again, because let's face it, life's pretty shit when you go forward. So a lot of people think the grass is always greener, and sometimes, and a lot of the time, it isn't. There's obstacles out there that get in the way. That's just life in general. So there is a good chance that they will look over their shoulder and go, I wonder if I could have made that longer. I wonder if that could have been the one that got away. Let's go back and try. Let's have a little reach out. It does happen. I've seen it happen, guys. So the answer is yes. In a honeymoon period, they absolutely can look over their shoulder and reach back out to you. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget, all my links are in the description below. Have a little look on my website. If you want to reach out to me, check out below. You're all beautiful people. I'll see you later.